Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hey Aquarius, how are you today? Welcome to your May 2023 horoscope. Let's see what is around Aquarius for the month of May. If you would like a reading with me or to elaborate on anything that I say, contact me 213-458-7408. 213-458-7408. What is around my Aquarians for the month of May? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Aquarius. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Aquarians are your children. They are your love. They are your beloveds. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I'm going to take this because it came out. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right, Aquarians, what's around you? The first thing I'm getting is nostalgia. Something from your childhood comes up in May. Okay, something from your childhood comes up in May. And whatever it is, it could be a little uncomfortable, a little painful. You may have to deal with some things in your past for the month of May. Remember, right up until I think May 14th is Mercury retrograde, but then there's a shadow period that is for another week. So maybe this has something to do with Mercury retrograde. I feel like whatever this is, it's emotional. And I feel like mother figure gets pulled on the table, right? And I get the shadow walks in, right? So I feel like there are some issues that is important to deal with. I want to say finally. But I also feel like in order to deal with it, like so much has to come up, right? And I think it's important to deal with it so that it doesn't come up extreme, right? You know, Mercury retrograde can bring the Tower in the form of communication, right? Seven of Pentacles. I meant to bring my book. Seven of Pentacles, because I was using my book with every read this time. This is family, good family. This is good family. This is change, but why do I feel like it's change in terms of your monies or finances? Knight of Swords isn't a bad card. It just means a lot of changes. But it might have something to do with finances or money. And I don't think the change is a bad thing. What bothers me, though, if I must say what's going on here, I don't mind the change, right? This is change. This could be good news or change about money. I don't like the shadow side. So I am going to get my book because the top 3 can be very important. That's the problem that I'm having, is the top 3 can be very important. And I'm wondering if the 3 of Swords actually has something to do with the top 3. Because this has something to do with money too. Please let me get my book. All right, let's take a look. Top 3. I'm going to look at the shadow card, which is normally called the devil. 15. Self-imposed limitations. The power of negative thinking. Dependency, but excessive dependency. Excessive attachment. Hang-ups. Hopelessness. Ties that bind. Unhappy choices. Feeling stuck in a confining situation or relationship. Codependency. A conflict between money and your spiritual well-being. I really feel like it's about money. Excuse me, guys. You know, I don't see May as a bad month. I think May is going to be a month of dealing with childhood issues. That's what I think this is. I'm wondering if Aquarians just keep going instead of complaining, instead of yelling and screaming like most teenagers get to do. I'm wondering if there's something here where, and it could have something to do with Mercury retrograde. It could have something to do with the age of Aquarius, right? So I'm just wondering if Aquarians just get along, to get along. And there's a lot of built up frustration. And I'm actually wondering if you're the devil, right? Where you can't take it anymore. All right. So here's what I want to say to that, because it is Mercury retrograde. I think this might be not just May. I think because we're in the age of Aquarius, I think, and remember, Aquariuses are about dismantling things that are unfair. But if you haven't had an opportunity to speak your piece for years, today is the day where you get to speak your piece. I think is what I'm trying to say. My concern is to speak your piece as an adult, but inside, you're still a child. So I think it's coming down to level head Aquarians are going to lose their shit. Welcome to my world. Y'all are going to be like, I lost it. I lost it in the supermarket. I lost it at Starbucks. I lost it, you know. And I think what you're going to discover moving forward is that, did you ever have a voice as a child? And you might blame a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman or a mother figure. I don't think this person is to blame. I think it's the character of the sign. And I have to be honest with you. I feel like Aquarians know how to fight for others, not for themselves. And with this age of Aquarius, which is a worldly thing, right? Much like Tauruses are heavily affected by Uranus in Taurus, even though it's a worldly thing, Aquarians are more affected with the age of Aquarius. And it's heightened. And you're feeling it, like in your gut, in your groin, in your third eye. And you want to be who you are today because you've organized that person and packaged her up into a nice little corner. You want to stay that person, but the age of Aquarius will not let you. The age of Aquarius will not let you package and pat that little person on the head and be like, don't make noise. You can just get along. You've been doing it all the time. You can't anymore. The age of Aquarius is a world event. And it's about checks and balances. It's about fixing corruption. It's about this, that, and the third, and this, that, and the third over here, and this, that, and the third over there. So if the world is going to be fighting, you better not stay in that corner. So you're conflicting right now. It's driving you crazy because you're like, what the fuck? But I want to tell you, deal with it. Deal with it. This cannot go away. That little person in the corner, come out. Who are you? Why am I yelling at you? Be the fighter that you know you are inside. Make some good trouble. You're not going to hurt anyone. I'm so hot right now. You're not going to hurt anyone. Only you can be heard effectively. That's why we're in the age of Aquarius. That's why we're here. Because God trusts you. God trusts you. Ciao. Are you ready to fight? Are you ready to speak up? Are you ready to debate? Are you ready to confront what you normally would just let go? In your private world, in your corner, in your safe space of your home. You've walked into your own sign. And so I'm going to have to tell Aquarius, look your signs up. Go to Linda Goodman's sun sign and look up Aquarians. And she separates the women from the men. And see how you're supposed to be acting. And incorporate a new spirit inside of you. Because whether you like it or not, here it comes. But you could deal with it. Don't let it turn to trauma. You can deal with this. I promise you. Emotions are going to run high, but I feel like something's going to come out because of money. I feel like the tipping scale is going to be your money. And that's when, you're going to come out that corner and you're going to fight somebody. All right. Let's see what else you got going on. I want to say I'm proud of you, though, Aquarian. Like, I see you. I see you. I see you for fairness for others. I want to see you do the same thing for others. I want to see you do it for yourself. I think that's what's coming across, right? You are the others, right? If you could be a matchmaker for others, then you could be a matchmaker for yourself. If you can fight for justice at your job for others, then you could do it for yourself. Or pick a topic out in the world and fight that topic. Like, I hate ocean, garbage in the ocean. That really bothers me. It really does. I would fight for that. All right. Some of you are going to need a new car. You've been holding on to this car forever. You still don't want to buy this car. You guys aren't normally cheap people, but you're coming across very cheap. I'm not telling you to buy the car. I'm saying start negotiating and seeing. You still may not buy the car for 4 months, but don't wait until the last minute, because that's when it's going to cost you. I get a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Maybe she comes with a child that's a little spoiled. But as far as dating this woman, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman, go for it. I also think if this woman comes with a child, or you may come with a child, and you might be bringing newness in, I think if you're introducing your child to this woman, I think if you come bearing gifts like a puppy or a cat, you can change the trajectory of how they feel about you. In the same token, woman, if you come with a child to this Aquarian, again, I would introduce an animal. I feel it could be a dog, cat, horse, particularly a horse. I think you could win this relationship over. Oh, she shows up again. If anyone, why am I getting this a little different? If there's a sister-wife situation going on, sister-wife situation, and you have some choices out there, and you want to bring in two people, I like the air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and I like the earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If there's a choice between the two, choose the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of changes that's going to be victorious. Maybe too fast for you, and your head could wind up spinning. But you'll be okay. My nose is itching. If anybody is choosing between, I'm not really getting a choice here. Sorry, guys, my nose is itching. If anybody, what is this? If anybody is choosing, if anybody, let me get this right. That belongs there, there. If anybody is looking for I think you might have already had this person in your life, has a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man in your life, Aquarius. and you have a female friend, probably a best friend, that is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, she's lying. She doesn't want you to be with this air sign man. So she either lies on him or lies to you about him. Know who your friends are, child. It could be a jealousy thing, or it could be more like they're not ready to have you move on and be coupled up. But she's lying about the air sign man. So be careful that this is a ace boom coon type of best friend that normally you would believe everything, because you're going to screw yourself. If anyone has a choice at work for air sign man, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a water sign man, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, choose the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man. Okay? Yep. I'm still getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces man is the better choice. Watch a Ponzi type of get rich scheme. It's not going to work out. So be careful with your volunteering up your money, because I don't think you have the money to spare. So if you literally do not have the money to spare, literally do not go into this. Okay? If anyone has a choice between a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man and an earth sign man, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, choose the one that is more sexual. I know that sounds crazy, but I can only do what spirit tells me. Choose the one that is more sexual. You'll be happier. You're welcome. Oh, and the two shall never know each other. This is not going to be cute if they find out about each other. Don't do it. If anybody's waiting for an answer to come in from an acting job, I don't think you're going to hear it in a month of May, or you may get a no answer in a month of May. Yep, I'm still liking this earth sign man. I like him. I'm wondering if you do, though. I think he's okay. Somebody is looking for a job in a hospital. I feel like it's going to come through for you, especially if it's a state, city-run hospital. Somebody's going to wind up getting pregnant, but you don't want to get pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, you better do something about it, because this is not going to be good. Because you're going to wind up pregnant, and you're going to see that maybe the relationship that you're in, it will not be very supportive of the pregnancy. So I do want you to be a little smarter about what you could be getting yourself into. Some of you all could be walking back into a state that you left. Some of you all could be going back home to a country that you left. You may do it because of this woman, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces woman. Or reinvesting. Some of you all may be reinvesting in someone from a state that you left or a country that you left because of a woman. Go for it. If anybody's going after a fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, they're either on the fence about you or you're on the fence about them. I think if somebody's on the fence, don't make a decision. Don't do it. Because the card that has meaning for me is in the left, which is the past. And then the middle card is like you're really contemplating what you should be doing with this fire sign woman. So they're either contemplating about you, you're contemplating about them. It doesn't seem like there's movement in May. All right. There's good news coming in the month of May, guys. Very good news. And I don't think you want the good news. There's something here that could involve maybe change for you, change that you want, change that would be exciting, but it also means change that could be permanent. And so again, I'm going to go back to the inner child. All right, you may have to deal with some inner child issues, especially if there's some good news that could create some massive change for you. Massive. Oh, again, the fire sign woman shows up as a lover. Not necessarily, although this is normally a good card, but I would say not fire sign for commitment right now. Fire sign woman for commitment right now. So just not in May. Just remember, Mercury retrograde is in May. There is a fire sign man that is very generous, very kind, truly wants to be with you, but I have to tell you, I think there's something wrong with either how he makes love, or is it too small, or is he painful? Like does he have sex like mean? He might be abusive during sex. I don't even think he's doing it on purpose. I think that sex overcomes him, and I think he could hurt, and sex is a loving thing. So if you have someone like that, you have to decide if that's something you want to put up with for the rest of your life. I know I can't take anybody pounding me. It's not going to happen. But I don't know. Fire sign man, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So remember, you don't have to choose. Unless you're already in that situation and then you have to choose whether or not you want to stay in it. I could see that. All right, final outcome. All that glitters. All that glitters. That's that generous Leo, but it has a pounding penis. All that glitters, but his penis pounds you. All right. I think I just like saying penis, guys. 16, 14, 15, 16. 14, 15, 16. I don't know my numbers either. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. It's only human to want to adore yourself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of yourself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of an authority, or the sparkling of the diamonds. These icons let you know something about a person, a place, or a thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe beneath the surface. Learn to recognize the mask people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine if all that glitter is gone, would you still desire the object or the person? That was heavy. All right. If you would like to contact me for your own personal reading, do that. 213-458-7408. And let me know what this reading meant to you in the comments below. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go